God can make you or break you. God can bring you straight to 100 or drop you to a 0. We realized this early in our journey when India had just won an ongoing war. There was unrest yet pride in India during this period. This was a victory at the cost of the country's economy and massive food crisis. The growing food crisis caused a lot of ruckus in the market. To take the leap of faith and build a legacy during such trying times was highly commendable. At the tender age of just 15 years, Ramakant Jagdish Tibrewala decided to carve his own path into the sublime world of entrepreneurship. When given the choice of inheriting any of the 32 companies that his father, Jagdish Tibrewala, owned and passionately starting a legacy on his own, he confidently chose the latter. Ever since then, there was no looking back. His vision was clear. He wanted to contribute monumentally to the global market. The initial phase was full of struggles. To commute regularly between Mumbai and Roha was a tedious task, as there were hardly any facilities. His ambition gave birth to Roha Dye-Chem in Maharashtra, India. His father was his guiding light. Theirs was a beautiful relation formed out of love and mutual admiration. Ramakant's relationship with colors only grew further as he travelled around to set foot in the entrepreneurial market. Be focused on one thing at a time. All I could think of was colors and how I could make people's lives colorful. My journey is a story of passion. Truly, passion can take you places. And upon his exploration, he discovered that there is a great opportunity for growth in dye and chemical industry. As this was an imminent industry, the challenges were innumerable. Although during the initial days, Roha was catering to the needs of the local market, the aim was to reach out eventually to international grounds. Under the name of Roha Dye-Chem, their first output was that of tartrazine, a pigment of yellow. Initially, the produce was 500 kg on monthly basis and it increased gradually. Roha became the pioneer in inventing and introducing synthetic food coloring in India in 1972. He brought the best chemical engineers together and introduced IDACOL, the first synthetic dye under Roha. With just 20 members on the team, Roha still managed to install a spray dyeing machine, a first of its kind in India. This advanced technology was the next big thing in 1980. Humility being a very dominant trait of Ramakant's personality, which helped him determine the right way to go about his products. Not only did he specially send samples to his clients in order to get constructive feedback, but also incorporated their suggestions to further improve the products. During his expedition, he also learned that the market was extensively using toxic, non-edible food coloring to enhance the visual appeal of goods. That's when he introduced edible colors to the Indian market. Before promoting your product, make sure to create sufficient market space for it, followed by marketing techniques. Following this advice, the primary production of color, called vaporized green, was hatched under Roha. It was used for salt. We are the proud pioneers of this produce. Roha is also the creator of a pigment called brilliant blue in India. From sourcing the raw material to the final stages of production, we revived the entire process. There was a breakthrough in 1982 when Roha got involved with export of food colors. Our first step into the international market was through an export order that was from Indonesia. This helped us establish a strong foot in the market. A major turning point which brought much attention to Roha was when a leading international soft drink brand wanted to invest in the Indian market. There was a mandatory condition in India which required foreign companies to purchase food coloring for their drink from the Indian market. This is where Roha came into the big market picture. This association helped Roha become a system-driven company as it improved its image as per the international market norms. Every day is a new day. Take chances and grab opportunities. That's how attaining new milestones became our motto. Along with all these achievements, Roha is also the first Indian organization that received approval from US FDA and were the primitive color manufacturers in the country. Our strategized approach to capture the market was to provide colors at a lower cost to the producers of colors. In every difficulty, there is an opportunity. Don't cry over spilled milk. After all, challenges can strike any time. And that's what happened in 1989 when the Kundalika River, on the banks of which Roha is situated, had overflown. This caused heavy floods in the region, which in turn led to severe devastation. The whole plant, spread over 3 lakh square feet, was destroyed. We cannot deny that this incident disheartened us. Yet, Ramakant's father gave us hope. He practically became one of the many beliefs on which Roha still stands strong. We stood the test of time and rebuilt our plant with better infrastructure, which continues to stand firm. The sheer determination and attitude to only move forward helped us in re-establishing our game. It was a moment of glory when we went international in 1996 with our first office in South Africa. In the same year, while Ramakant was expanding the business, his brother Shrikant Tibrewala stepped into the business and looked after the production of colors. Many a times, we had to understand the ongoing latest trends in the current market scenario and make amends as per the needs of the market. When we stepped into the United States market space in the year 2000, we had to seek help from an American to understand the recent developments, which proved to be beneficial. Within 15 days of extensive research, we were able to create something new for the requirements of the market. Fruitful cooperation from all countries tremendously helped us to achieve our goals. Utilize time to its full potential. And taking the right decisions, Ramakant moved forward. In 2000, Ramakant visualized an extension into the cosmetics industry and acquired the industrial division of a 120-year-old company called Simpsons. Following this, in 2002, Roha expanded into the Asian region by establishing offices in Thailand, Vietnam, and the Philippines. Following this, we established a new headquarters in the financial capital of India, the city of Mumbai, which is located 130 kilometers away from our first plant in Roha in the year 2003. After a successful stint in South Asian region in 2004, we moved into new territories of China and Mexico. Roha soon made a strategic acquisition in Spain in 2005 to serve a newly evolving market of naturals. In the same year, Roha acquired Spain's largest natural color manufacturing facility and renamed ESPA SL as Roha Europe SLU. The realization that the world is moving towards natural colors became a prime factor in the long-term success of Roha. It was not a cakewalk journey for Ramakant to build the Roha empire. He had to stay away from his family periodically. However, his family stood by him through all good and bad weathers. Their collective contribution as a team further brought everything together. His remarkable sacrifices, sweat and endeavor paid off when his sons Brijesh and Mahesh took over to further carry on the glory of Roha. Brijesh Tibrewala joined the organization in 2006. In the same year, Roha attained another milestone with the launch of natural color category under the brand name IDACOL. Today, we are one of the biggest players in the food coloring, extracts and ingredients market globally. 2 years later, Mahesh Tibrewala joined the organization in 2008. Brijesh and Mahesh both began their careers by interning in the organization. Each of them underwent intensive training under various departments before finally getting into their respective divisions of labor. Both the brothers understood the business challenges that were faced by their father and gave it their all to enhance the functioning of the organization. Currently, Brijesh Tibrewala is fully heading the technical and production department, and Mahesh Tibrewala has dived into commercial department. With the vision of keeping the upcoming market trends, Brijesh and Mahesh focused on the innovations and brought in advanced technology catering to the changing needs of the industry. For compatibility and quick services, the focus was on localization with a global approach. During this period, Roha also witnessed the launch of Futural's brand of clean label foodstuff. Roha further expanded its footprint with the expansion of current and new offices, along with plants and warehouses in Indonesia, Thailand, Egypt, Australia, Middle East, Brazil, Mexico, and India. In 2017, Roha added another feather to its cap by stepping into the dehydrated food range with the acquisition of New Foods SPA in Italy. There is potential in every industry. Remember to be true to yourself and be rational. Roha's growth journey depicts it all. Apart from its core color business, Roha Group has ventured into finance, healthcare, renewable energies, agriculture, and real estate. Established in 2016 and managed by Harshvardhan Tibrewala, son of Shrikant Tibrewala. He is the man behind planning and creating new age residential masterpieces that stand the test of time. Roha as a unit is a proud carbon negative company. Since 2007, windmills and solar plants were installed in India in places like Sangli, 2007, Charanaka, 2011, Rajasthan, 2015, Madhya Pradesh, 2016, and Murtizapur, 2018. Roha continues to cater to multiple industries and to all our customers. The inclination that Roha and all its members share towards innovation has helped Roha become the empire that it is today. From 500 kg to 1500 tons on monthly basis, we have grown. The journey has not been a cakewalk, but it sure has been an adventure. Here is the summary of our geographical presence. In the current scenario, after 50 years, Roha employs over 1200 personnel, has 8000 plus active clients, and has offices in 22 countries. We also own numerous warehouses, 14 application labs which have a product range of more than hundreds of synthetic, natural and clean label colors, along with dehydrated food and industrial colors. We expanded our horizons and have made several strategic acquisitions globally to enable better servicing of global clients at a local level while adding to its strength in research and development. Today, We stand strong, an enormous family of loyal members, accepting each other, holding hands, spreading a blanket of warmth. 2 magnanimous quarters of a century, nurturing a dream, blatantly striving to cater to the needs of this prismatic industry while carrying forward the learnings of humanity. We continue to remain true to our roots and spread the same ideologies which built the foundation of Roha.
I'm Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
I'm Roha. I'm Roha.
I'm Roha.
I'm Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
I'm Roha.
I am 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 Roha. Somos Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
I'm Roha.
I am Roha.
I'm Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
I'm Roha. I am Roha.
I'm Roha.
I am Roha.
I'm Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
I'm Roha.
I'm Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha. I'm Roha.
I am Roha.
I am Roha.
We continue to deliver excellence. Together, we are Roha, innovating for you, with you.